What's going on, Gala Gang? I have the pleasure to be talking about Magneto HR today. We're going to be jumping into the Cerebro Nodes, the tokenomics, the team behind it, and why I think they are absolutely on to something. So first off, the Cerebro Nodes. This is what is going to be the backbone of Magneto HR, doing the AI, the data storage, all that fun stuff. Their node sale actually going live 12 hours, 23 minutes. Now, this first node sale is only for those Quicksilvers, the early buyers. So if you've been in their Discord, you are plugged in. Now, as always, I'm doing a giveaway. So anybody using the link down below is going to be entered to win $300 USDC, which is basically a free node. And not only that, but you get a 5% discount if you use Dr. Wookie's referral link. Now, there's only 10,000 Cerebro nodes, but the team is only going to be selling 2,600 initially, okay, until further notice. The first price is at 300. It's going to be going up $50 for every 200 nodes that are sold. So 13 tiers initially. Now, this sale goes live tomorrow, September 5th, 9 a.m. Eastern time. Every 24 hours, we'll open up to the next whitelist group, which basically will be trivia winners, and then it'll end up being whitelist contest winners, with the public sale going live September 8th. Now, the Cerebro nodes, they are going to be an 1155 NFT on the Ethereum blockchain. You will be able to transfer them after 4 months. So they are locked for 4 months. Then you'll be able to transfer these nodes. Now, they are actually going to be working and doing some stuff that we need, such as the robust AI algorithm and the data storage specifically. They will need to be up at a minimum of 6 hours initially, but they're going to crank that up to 20 hours because, of course, like any decentralized node network, we need it to be up, working, and functioning. So that's going to be the huge kind of portions of this as we progress forward. And they are saying that within 45 days, that hopefully these nodes will be actually running or working to some degree, to where you'll be able to, at the very least, get a placeholder token until the TGE, which might not be for like 4 months. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into the next aspect here, which is the Magneto HR team. So we have 3 people here, fully doxed, and they also have 5 additional software devs working for them. We have Julio Sanchez, he's the CEO and founder, Cesar Figueroa, Vladimir Reynoso. Those are our 3 guys. We'll hop over and basically talk about some of their very specifics and the background that they have, letting you know that, yeah, they're experts in this field and what they're doing. So this is their roadmap, along with where they're where they have been progressing. So we're having that node sale. We're going to get those nodes online about 45 days or so, getting that token launched by end of year, and then Q1 2025 jumping into the closed beta testing, getting that platform launched, and Magneto Global Job Fair, which we'll be talking about, of course. How are they going to get traction, right? Because that's a big question here. And so let's go ahead and jump right into the Cerebro nodes first. 40% of the daily emissions is going to the node holders. Now, that's going to be 2 million tokens, and that's going to be for 1.5 years initially. So that's going to basically be about daily emissions of about 2 billion Magneto tokens in 1.5 years, with a 10 billion Magneto token max. And of course, there's going to be significant uses for the Magneto token on their platform. Now, the node uptime requirements are very similar to things you've seen before for the 4 virtual CPUs, 4 gigabytes, 60 gigabytes hard drive. You can run these on a VPS. They do want, 1 per computer, of course. We want this a true decentralization, which if you didn't see the deep network video I had dropped about, basically having a true decentralized network, that's pretty cool. And then, of course, easy setup for this as well. I don't know if for certain it's going to be on the node.gala.com website, and whether it'll be able to just like toggle it that way, or if this will have to be separate. Same thing with like the Metaflora nodes, not 100% sure yet on that. So the tokenomics, like we said, 10 billion units. Daily emissions is 5 million initially, and they aren't 100% sure whether it's going to be a decay or a halving, but there will be some kind of decay or halving as it progresses forward. 40% to the node operators, which is a nice fat sum. 25% ongoing project development, which they break down even further down below. 2.5% to centralized exchanges to keep that fluidity and liquidity there. 7.5% for reserve vault, and 22.5% of that ecosystem supporting behaviors, which we will talk about in a minute. And of course, the lovely founder nodes. Lucky you that this group loves you guys. They're going to be giving 2.5% to founder nodes. Here's a nice little chart if you appreciate beautiful colored things, unless you're colorblind, and maybe that one is not as fun for you. Now, this was cool. I thought they even broke it down further, even though they don't have to, about the ongoing project development allocation. Basically saying that 9% is going to marketing, user acquisition, 7% of that to research, project development, overhead, administrative, and shareholders team is 5% of the total, which is a small portion for the team, which is nice. If you want to pause and look through some of these like token incentivized ecosystem activities, I think it will be cool for people to be able to get tokens for like hiring somebody to like a position, writing reviews on candidates or providing candidate feedback. That kind of stuff is definitely pretty cool. Now, Julio Sanchez's background, he holds a master's in engineering management, is a certified project manager. He has 12 years of experience in the management and leadership roles with over 4 years of hands-on experience in blockchain. Of course, entrepreneurship, co-founded several projects in the tech sector. Caesar here holds a master's in IT, brings over a decade of experience and expertise in the software development IT section of everything. Project management has led big things over the past 6 years. And then Vladimir, their senior advisor, bringing over 20 years of corporate experience, has over 5 years of hands-on experience in blockchain tech, 25 years in all kinds of things, finance, sales, marketing, and now blockchain. And like I said, they have 5 highly qualified software developers and engineers. So they are running on all cylinders here, which I find incredible. Now, let's go ahead and talk a little bit about Magneto HR and why I really do think that they have a huge setup here to actually have like some legit massive success. So first off, the HR business, ZipRecruiter, Monster, all that stuff is big, right? This is a big money generator, a huge market, $2.21 trillion market, right? And the whole goal here is saving 50% in recruiting time and cost for both sides, right? So for the person who is applying for jobs and for the actual people who are hiring as well, right? And, they have seen that, it can cost over 20% an annual salary to hire for a position, right? And then to rehire somebody could be 300 to 400%, right? Very difficult, a lot of inefficiencies in the recruiting practices. People have been working on this for a while. So what makes Magneto HR different than others? So the first thing is the AI-powered matching algorithm, right? Actually using AI to really find, here are the top list of the best candidates. And for candidates, here are the best job openings and positions for you that fit you the best, right? So a couple things that people always jump right away is, well, if it's free for companies and candidates, how are we making money? How are we making funds? Well, we will have some premium features, right? Some upselling, right? If you are a company and you pay, you can have your company, right, maybe be posted first when other people are looking for certain job openings. Or as a candidate, maybe you kind of get bumped up in visibility. Things like that, right? And so, of course, that would be an excellent way to, make some of those funds, as well as some NFT features that they have where people will be able to purchase to, have assistance with HR and a bunch of different aspects, which we'll go over in a little bit here. Blockchain-powered solution, of course. Everything being on the blockchain is going to make things a lot better. It's going to make things a lot more difficult to hide different aspects. And they are going to be planning on bringing in some kind of third-party system to basically do verification of people's identifications, right? Because that's one difficult aspect of recruiting and everything as well is who are you working with and are they who they say they are? So like we said, benefits, reducing all that costs, the AI powered. And then in phase 2, they're going to be do freelancing services. Now they're going to be starting off in the United States. There were about 78 million recorded job openings in the U.S. labor market alone in 2022, representing just 3% of the global labor market, right? So starting off in the U.S. initially with the job fairs. And this is one big way they're going to be marketing themselves is these job fairs. Now they're going to be free. Okay, so colleges and communities and these different places that they've been reaching out to are super excited about the free ability of them coming out and holding like job fairs, right? Because usually these cost quite a bit of money as well to run for different colleges and groups and things like that. So for them to be able to embed already and reaching out to different groups in these colleges and universities and places like this and being able to offer this and people being excited is tremendous. And I think they can definitely start to get one of those big kind of footholds as they progress into this sector, which of course is challenging breaking into any sector that has a what would we say? Not a lock. Yeah, we could say like a lock on, a sector. Which here's what I really want to talk about was some of the like comparisons between the different job boards, right? So there's Magneto HR, there's Indeed, there's Monster, there's ZipRecruiter. You can see some of the things they mentioned right here about obviously, there's some of the features of Magneto HR versus these other companies. The first one, of course, is the matching methodology, right? If these three other companies do not jump into AI and really, really build some good machine learning, they're gonna become obsolete in no time. So that AI-based machine learning, text and video conference integrated communication tools, even to be able to do like a little video about who you are, like a little snippet that people could watch before they, are like sending out interview requests. Resume building, yes, there'll be AI assisted resume building in there. Price structure is free along with these other ones, so already, competitive there. Incentives, tokens for using the platform, right? That ability to actually earn as well, some of the tokens and being able to utilize those. Additional resources, they're going to have HR consultation, AI assistance, video cover, aptitude testing, application tracking, and a whole lot more. Of course, the only downside to Magneto HR right now is an emerging platform. But again, they have a solid team behind them, and I absolutely think that they could push this, and we can see some excellent success here as we progress forward. So 100%, this team has been doing so many AMAs. Oh, speaking of AMAs, we're going to do one Friday with them. So come in if you have any questions or chat about it. I would absolutely highly encourage you, though, look through this white paper. They cover so much, and they talk about so much. They have it locked down. It's beautiful. They go through so many aspects. And if you're going to come to the AMA, you should definitely look through this, right? See, what did they actually miss versus asking the same questions over and over again? One of the big things that is difficult with recruiting that they are really set on is right here. It takes 120 days to fill, different job positions, the time and the cost of recruiting, and really being able to break this down and break this mold. So definitely looking forward to what they got here. And I'm not kidding. Please look through their white paper. It is so beautifully done. And they have so many different aspects as you go down. So of course they discuss the whole portion of what the market is and everything as well, but then they go into the kind of the flow chart of Magneto's HR advanced matching protocol with the job postings, into the candidate profiles, into that AI matching algorithm, and then getting that personalized recommendations for the recommended jobs for candidates, as well as curated lists for of candidates for jobs that are seeking different individuals. And then again, they'll go through all here about their enhanced candidate experience, being able to have like resume building, cover letters, assistance, mobile app accessibility, profile management, some of the different aptitude testing and everything as well. Video job descriptions, which would be really cool, screening tests, company profiles, candidate search and invitation. I'm not going to read through all of this, but it really is extremely, backed up. I mean, all these different aspects they have really thought about. And here's some of the NFT offerings that they talk about, being able to push forward some of those premium opportunities, right? To basically sell, use Magneto tokens to purchase these kind of NFTs and have that kind of upsell premium features for folks. The Turbo Finder NFT, this is like delivering curated job opportunities directly to users, eliminating that need to actively search for the positions that best match their resume experience, their current preferences. There's the yearly full features NFT, which of course obviously gives you one full year of, that Turbo Finder, the profile booster, the HR consultation for 1 year. And then you could, of course, buy the lifetime full feature NFT. The benefit would be would be able to sell it later, is my assumption here. Wow, I got this AI assistant pulled up. AI's everywhere. Being able to sell that later, right? So if you purchase that and then I guess you sold it, it could just keep being bought and sold as an NFT, so that people could keep using access to it, and because you have some sellable features of that. So the different NFTs for the profile booster NFT, elevating your visibility, the HR consultation NFT, and being able to have those offerings for companies as well. Again, if they have a good rollout, push out, go to these job fairs, really get the United States involved in what they got building here, and then they pop over to the global side, I mean, this could be absolutely superb. Definitely excited. Love talking to this team. I mean, they really are bright friends. Come in, take a listen for yourself. Come to the AMA, chat with us. And if you have any other questions about them, definitely, feel free to reach out, man. They're in the Discord. This team is super active in there. Definitely excited for what they got building here, what they got going. I've been following them for months here, so I cannot wait to see this go live and just see the progression. So really excited for these guys. And if you have any questions, drop them down below. As always, stay warm, Wookiees.